Right, you've got your Stihl ms200t or 020. Brand new side casing, comes in bits. Going to show you how to put that together, or if you just want to change your band. I've already put this together because if you want to change your brake band, you've snapped it. It can be tricky to change that. Torx T20. Just take these two out. Already loose. I'll try and make this quick. Just take that casing off. That, so it looks inside. Yours is going to be mucked up, dirty. Just get all the crap out, blow it out, compressed air, whatever. Your spring, your band, sorry, is attached here and here. That's the tricky one. I forgot to say, what you want to do is put your chain brake in the on position. That's it. On position, brake on, because that will release the pressure of that spring. We're going to have to take that spring off to change the band there. Right. Can you see that? The lighting's not great. That's a bit better. Just going to get a screwdriver under there and lift the spring to release it. Just should lift off. Let's release the spring. There you go. That's that out. That's release the tension. So if you just want to change your brake band, just wiggle these bits loose. It's just a couple of pins holding all the linkages in. I'm not great at making videos, but I'm trying to show you that. And your band, you should get that on an angle. Sorry, you should be able to get this linkage here on an angle that will release the band. Right, let's take that out. There's your band. That's how you'll buy it off eBay or whatever. So you just put that in this little place there. Oops. It's not a hard job, it's just fiddly. It's fiddly. Even worse trying to demonstrate with a video. Right, basically you've got to get these on an angle that you can feed the band into the linkage, and once you've got that in, if you can see there, once you've got that in there, you can start to put these back together. That'll just push down on that pin, and this will just push down on that pin. 2 pins. Right, that's that. And to put your spring back, this end first. Through like that. Right, and this is pretty important. Push your linkage just like that. There, just push it down before you reconnect your spring. And where are we? A bit of light. That obviously needs to go back over there. And the way I do this, there may be an easier way, I don't know. I don't pull it with pliers. I feed a screwdriver through, put the screwdriver over the pin there, use the pin as leverage. I'm going to put it down to do this. Use the pin as leverage, and if you can see what I'm doing there, yes you can. And push the spring over there, like that. You see that? Let's get some light. So that's back in place, that's back in place. with a leant back sort of angle. You connect it there, you push down in there, everything's seated properly. Get this back on, 2 torques. Now your casing won't go straight back on because you're in the braked position, so that won't go over your clutch. You need to put your screws in, take the brake off, and then that'll fit back on over your clutch. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take it back apart for people who bought this brand new like I have, because it all comes in bits and you've got to put it together. So I'm going to put the brake back on. Let's take the tension out of the spring, take that off. I'm just going to do a quick strip down now, because this is how it will come in the package when you buy it. Just going to whip everything out of here. Right, and that comes loose in the packet as well. Take that out. That comes loose in the packet. Right, you can see. Well, you'll basically get from Stihl a bag of bits. You've got to put it together. That piece is already seated in there. I've just shown you how to put the band in, the brake band. You've got a piece of rubber. That's just a sort of seat for the spring, but before I put that in, you've got this funny piece, little spring. Have that curl facing downwards. The video's not great. There. That sits in there. You can see that. Just push it into place. Right. Can you see that? Yeah, that springs in there. Black rubber sits up there to receive your spring. Just push that down. That's there. Right. Yeah. Your bar bit that you push forward, it's called brake lever. You see there, it's kind of hollow. Well, it is hollow. Straight through. You see the gap there. Well, your linkage with your right in facing you, I suppose your longest bar there goes through and meets up that hole. Yeah, you can see that good. Before you do that, you push that through, and then do what I just showed you. Going to be right and facing up, and just sit it over that pin for now, like that. Right, haven't missed anything, have I? No. And like I showed you, I'm just going to, before I seat everything properly, you sort of got to raise it up and wiggle your spring into position. As I've just shown you how to do that, I'm just going to do it quick. Might be out of focus, but that's it. So I've wiggled that into position. I'm hovering that over that pin, hovering it over this pin. It's not difficult, it's just a bloody 7 out of 10 for awkwardness. That's all. And let's come and seated. And let's take that rubber out for now. It wants to fall out. I'm just going to push all my seat all my pins, if they will. Got to say, just push that, the spring that we put in first, in the background, just push that down to get your black lever over it. That's it. So I'm seated on the pin. I don't know if you can see what was happening there, but that spring was holding me out, so I just had to push it down with a screwdriver. Like I said, 7 out of 10 for awkwardness. Just going to put my black rubber back in that fell out a second ago. Right, my spring, long piece. You see that? It's going to be hooked under there. Hopefully, that's it. It's hooked under. And yeah, I've got my spring. This end's curling upwards. And like I showed you before, what I do, put my screwdriver into there, hook it over the end, push down on the spring, run it down the screwdriver, pop it over the end. Don't bother pulling it with pliers, you'd be there forever. It's a very strong spring. Go on. It's being awkward for the video. Right, that's in. Just check in. All seated. It's all pushed in. That's pushed in. Yeah, it's connected. I'm going to put that back on. Right, check it works before I screw that down. Oh, springs bands out of position. Break off. Break on. Break off. So the focus has gone there. My camera's not great. Break on. Put your 2 screws back in. There you go. Remember, when you put your side casing on, brake's got to be off for that to fit over your clutch. There you go. Thanks for watching.